A couple awesome new features in Google Meet that you may or may not have noticed yet is, first of all, the hand raise down in the bottom toolbar. Students now have access to raise their hand, and when they're called on, they can lower their hand. Some other awesome features that have been updated is when you go to the little three dots in the bottom right-hand corner of your Google Meet screen, you can open a whiteboard, open a jam, which is Jamboard. You can choose a Jamboard that you already have from your Google Drive, or you can start a new Jamboard. Awesome for conversation starters, warm-ups, things that you want to, maybe even just a social thing for the kids. All you have to do is open up in a jam. You can see that it's connected to your Google Meet. If you want other kids to, and this automatically will pop up on their screen while you're in that Google Meet with them. If you want them to be able to interact with it with you, all you have to do is hit that share button and open it up to sullivanschools.net, and they will be able to access and add things. You can write on it. You can have them choose a color and post a sticky note of something that they learned or took away from a reading assignment, and have them add that sticky note. As they populate, kids can move them around, change their colors, things like that. So again, just a great starter. And you can add multiple pages, so you can go through math problems or whatever you need to do. This little tool down here is a fantastic tool. It's a little laser, so you can show them and highlight specific things that you just reviewed. All right, so that is the jam. The other feature that's new and exciting is changing your background. Another thing that the kids are going to want to play with. So if you do it in a constructive way and just give them a little bit of playtime, it is fantastic. All you have to do is go ahead and choose your favorite background, and bam. A lot of kids we know are hesitant to turn the cameras on. Especially the older they get, they're a little bit more self-conscious about their surroundings and people seeing them and people seeing their homes or their spaces and things like that. So we do have to be aware, and this is one of the tools that I think would be very helpful to them, that they can choose one of these backgrounds and sit in front of the background of their choice, as long as they're not changing it repetitively and driving you crazy. You can do a slight blur to your background. You can do a big blur to your background, or you can add any of these cool backgrounds that are preloaded. And those are the nifty new features that I thought that you'd really enjoy learning about in Google Meet.